I gotta be careful. I don't want to get my phone wet. I don't think it's waterproof. Look at that. That's where my bridge is, down there. Somewhere down there, yeah. That's the bridge. I don't think I've ever seen this bridge this full. Look at that rapid. There's a rapid right there. See that? Right there. There's a rapid. My fence is almost totally underwater. That means it's going to be wiped out. It's going to be a headache fixing this. Hopefully the fence on the other side of the creek will be intact. I can salvage that first and then lock them out of this area over here after the water goes down. Oh boy. Oh boy. What in the world caused this much rain? Oh boy. This is... I know what couldn't have been that typhoon. I mean a hurricane. It came up last week or a week before. Yeah, last week it was. It only gave us 2.5 inches. This 8 inches. Oh my gosh. Let's get down farther. Oh my gosh. I don't even know if I can get down there. I can't turn around anywhere down there, so I'm gonna stay up here. Look at the road though. Look at the gully in the road. Oh, I can see my jugs. At least they're still standing. Way down there, I can see some white jugs. I'm gonna see if I can walk down there. Oh boy. I can't stay out too long. I don't want to get wet. And I don't want to get my phone wet. It's only sprinkling a little bit. But look at my fence. I can see it here, but look at all the debris on it. Yeah, corn cob. Look at the fence. Where the power pole is, I can see the fence just this side of the power pole. I can see my fence. It's probably, more than likely, it got drug across the road. Yeah, I kind of see way down there. I can see a post sticking up on the road. Yeah. I can still see a jug way down there. So the corner is still connected, I think. But the fence, I'm sure it got strung. It's going to take a while to fix all this. And those jugs are still standing, so the fence is still there. At least the post is still there where the jugs are. But the fence itself, with all that force pushing against it, look at that river. Look at that water, 8 inches. I can't believe it. I really can't believe it. I really can't believe it. I never thought that's what happened. I didn't even imagine this happening. A couple inches maybe. Yeah, I'm sure the fence got pushed all the way across the road. Now, when the water goes down, I'll have to try to walk the cattle on the other side of the creek while I probably take all summer fixing this. Oh, it's going to be a job. Especially with all that barbed wire. Last time I had a flood, it wasn't like this. It was just like half the height of the fence down there by that second power pole. Yeah, I had a hard time fixing that fence. And then that was only smooth wire. It's been years and years since we had a flood like this. I don't think I ever had a flood like this. Look at the road. The whole bottom is full. Well, let me walk down there before it rains too much and take a look at the... I can't go down to the bridge yet, but at least I can see it through the pasture road, see what it looks like. I can see the water flowing. Water's flowing down this road here. I'm getting wet. Yeah, flowing down the road. Let me get closer before I get too wet. Well, here's the road. Oh, I'm getting wet. It's getting raining harder now. I gotta get this done before it gets too wet. Before I get too wet, my phone does too. Oh boy, look at that. Look at that. Oh. Let me get closer. Big pasture flooded with 8 inches of rain at 10:30 a.m. on Tuesday, July 16, 2024. The whole bottom is flooded. Yeah, not good. And look down there, across the creek. Yeah. Hopefully the fence going across the edge there, I'll be able to salvage that easier because I need that to keep the cattle on that side of the creek while I take all summer to fix this. Look at this fence here, see? That's what I'm talking about. Look at the water flowing across there. Hopefully there won't be any big gullies to fix. Yeah, water's flowing pretty fast there. At least my entrance is not too bad. Yeah, not good at all. I'm getting wet. I can see a bunch of debris piled up over there where those white jugs are. Yeah. I'll have to look my gate. But I had the gate open over there. The gate on the other side of the creek. The gate got partially closed. Oh, it's not good. Not good at all. I hope the sides of the bridge don't get washed out. I can't believe this. Yeah, right down there on the edge of the road here. Right there. Way down there I can see, looks like a post sticking up. That means the fence got pushed just like it did here. It got pushed over. Yeah. This fence I can clean this up. And this here I can clean this up. But down there, I don't know, that's gonna be I'll probably have to find the post first. So last time it flooded, not this bad, but about half as bad. Posts were on that side of the road, the neighbor's field. I can still see the white jugs over there, so the water's that high. The water's as high as the top of the post down there. At least those big logs didn't float away. I gotta laugh. I guess that's all you can do with this, laugh about it. Okay, I'm getting too wet here. I gotta go. Still raining too. Ain't that something? Still raining. Because I'm not the only one with the problem. I'm just one of many who's gonna have a problem with this. My niece's pond, they just repaired the dam across the road from where my brother fixed the pond. His pond is really filled up. Well, it's not his pond, but the farm pond. Yeah, that's filled up. But my niece's pond on the other side of the road, I'm sure this will fill it up for sure. I'm gonna drive down there if I can. I want to see what the boat looks like down that way. Okay, that's all I can do here. I'm not walking over there until the water goes down. But anyway, at least I can see what it looks like now. Okay, just take a few pictures. Oh, what a mess. What a mess. Well, looks like the water's down just a hair because I can see more of my fence. And I saw a truck turn around up there, a big truck, big delivery truck. And it looks like he thought he could go down through here, but he turned around and went back. And I'm gonna walk down and I think the water's down a little bit. Yeah, my bridge is down. My water, not my water. The water's down just a little bit here because I can see more weeds popping up. Some iron weeds are popping up. And I can see more of my fence down there too. Oh my gosh. I just realized something. I had a wood post like this. I had a wood post there. Oh, I had about in that area. And it had some jugs tied to it, like to the thing like that. And I can see the jugs now. Oh boy, that means my wood post got wiped out. Oh boy. Like I said, it's going to take a while to fix this fence. if I even can. I might just start from scratch, but it's going to take a while. I'll have to. Hopefully, I'll be able to lock them out of there. You can see the fast water flowing through there. That's the creek area. That's the fast water. Yeah. You can see debris piled up against my gate that's open. The gate that's open. When this water goes down, I got to close that gate. Hopefully the rest of the fence. I can see a bunch of debris piled up on that fence too. So if that fence is good and I can clean it up quick, I'll be able to keep the cows over that way. Yeah. As long as that fence all the way down is good. And I got to worry about the south fence. It's going to be underwater too on this, at least on this end, this corner here. So I got to clean that up to keep the cattle in. The rest of the fence is pretty good. I don't think I have to worry about it too much. Maybe down in the wooded area, I may have to worry about it, especially where it crosses, where the little stream crosses. Everywhere else, I should be okay, except for the trees falling on it. But right here is the main problem, and over there I gotta make sure I can keep the cattle in over there too. Yeah, because I gotta keep them in there to keep them out of here while I work on this. Anyway, I'm running out of battery. The water went down a little bit, so I'll just go. And it's still raining. It's still raining. Oh gosh. Okay, I'm headed back to the house, dry off, and see if my internet came back. Well, the water went down a little bit. At least my fence ain't on the road, as far as I can see. But it did wipe out a lot of it. Yeah, it looks like the fence went up to the edge of the road. I'm gonna get closer. I can see that the water did go down. Yeah, a little bit. But I can see that my wooden post is gone though. It should have been over in this area. Anyway. Guess I'll know more when the water goes down. It is going down because I can see a lot of ironweeds now. Couldn't see them before. It's going to be a big mess to clean up. But we'll get to it. Or I'll get to it eventually. But my main concern right now, besides fixing everything, is I got to figure out how to, when the water goes down, I got to go there and close that gate, and hopefully the fence will at least be up enough to keep the cattle from coming out here. Yeah. 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 We'll see. Water's still flowing though. Yeah. Still flowing another way. Yeah. But it did go down, so that's good. Still raining, but the water went down. Alright, I'm gonna go check some other places. Yeah, this is just after 2 p.m. Water, you can see a big, swift, fast water flowing through here. Yeah, hopefully I didn't leave any big gullies. My fence is still up over there, but I can see a lot of debris laying across it. And I can see the bridge now. Water's flowing across the bridge. And I could probably walk to the bridge, but I'm going to wait until after it stops raining. Yeah. There's a lot of water flowing across the bridge still. The water's not as swift through here. I could probably walk that, but I'm not going to. Yeah, I'll wait. I'll wait. I'm going to drive around some more, check out some other places. Well, water's down a little bit. Still flowing pretty good through here, and I can see it's flowing pretty fast across the bridge, so I want to come back later. Nothing I can do with I can't cross the bridge with that fast flowing water, so I'll wait. And I can see it's flowing strong in the creek. But the rest is going down slowly. Still over the road here. But it's a slower moving water now. Most of the water is flowing along the flowing along my fence line. Yeah. Anyway, that's where it is right now. I'm gonna get a better picture. Still not drivable down that road. 3 p.m. Tuesday, July 16, and the water's still high, but it's going down. I can see my fence from that post all the way down. It's swung out onto the road. But I can't do nothing about it right now. I gotta wait till the water goes down. At least I didn't have much damage on this part here, so that's good. Oh, that post got pulled in. Yeah. So I got a lot of work to fix this. Just as much work, if not more, than it was when I put it in last year. Anyway, I'm running low on battery, but I'm going to walk down to the creek. Actually, I guess I'm part of the creek now. Anyway, I think I can walk to the bridge through this. I'll just go barefoot. Oh boy, look at that mess. That fence is wiped out and that one's knocked over. I hear somebody coming. Who's going to try to go through there? He's thinking about it. He's calling somebody. Anyway, I don't think he should go because even if it's low on the road, when it crosses the bridge, it's too swift. Okay, I got work to do here. Okay, look at that pile of debris on that fence. You can tell how high the water was. Look at the debris piled up there. Yeah. Yeah. At least that held up. That little job I did there. Some of the rock looks like it got pushed around, but I got a lot of work to do on this side of the creek. Here, and mostly over there because that's the biggest job. There's still water flowing across here. I think that's a fence. Yeah, that's my barbed wire fence right there. Yeah, right there. Starts there. You can see the debris attached to it. Goes all the way out. Yeah, that's the one that's the bottom wire over here. Bottom barbed wire. Got a lot of work to do. Let me walk to the bridge. Yeah, all the fences here got wiped out. Yeah. Well, at least I didn't have any barbed wire here, so this should be easy to fix. So the barbed wire here. Well, the short fence should be easy to fix, but anyway, let's go to the bridge. Well, the ground I'm walking on, the road, so soft. So it'll be a while before I can drive on it. Yeah. Water's still flowing in the creek. Flowing fast across the bridge. And look at that. Well, at least it didn't do much damage here. I got a lot of debris there. Oh, a big log there. Oh, I gotta figure that. I gotta look at that. See what's going on over there. And I need to close that gate today because I don't want the cattle coming in here until for a long time. So let me go down there and see if I can close that gate. Although I don't think I can get across the creek yet. I'll have to wait till the water is less swift. Okay. I mean, I fixed the fence, maybe 10 years ago, but I didn't have any barbed wire up at that time, so it's going to be harder to fix this time. Look at that water. Yeah. As far as I can tell, I still have access to the bridge on both sides. The swift water is flowing across the bridge. It looks like the bridge is still there. I can straighten that post out. This side's still in one piece. One barbed wire, the bottom barbed wire is missing. And a bunch of T-posts are missing. Wonder where they went. They're probably out there somewhere. And a couple more missing over that way. They probably got drug out with the wire. A lot of yellow poles are missing. Oh boy. That's life. In dairy life, a little rain must fall. Look at those buzzards looking for an easy meal. Okay. The creek's flowing still pretty good. Oh, look at that big log. Oh, that's not. I thought that was a. Maybe this is a log. Is that a log? Against my fence? I think it's a log. How am I going to close that gate? I could go down there and take a look at that, but I don't think I can cross the bridge yet. Yeah, I ain't gonna take a chance. I don't want to get swept away. There comes another one. See what they're gonna do. I don't think so, people. Even if you can get through the water on the road, the water down on that thing is too swift. Yeah, they're gonna turn around. Smart people. Yeah, it's too swift. If I had a rope to hang on to, I could probably do it, but yeah, not yet. I'll have to wait till it goes down. Just after 3 p.m. and the water's still high over the bridge. Big log there. Yeah, big log there. There's the stream. Yeah, I can see the bridge. Right below that house that has white on it. Right below that is the bridge. Spot below it, and then a little bit to the right, and there's the stream that follows it. That follows through here. Flows through here, not follows, flows through here. And there's a big log there too. But I ain't gonna do nothing. The only thing I really gotta do is get that gate closed there first. I turned this fence off. I already turned this fence off, but I gotta, when the water goes down, I gotta go there, close that gate before the cattle come down, and turn that fence off too. Yeah. I just have to wait. Come back later. Well, I could see which way the water was flowing, right through here. It's flowing in this direction because of the way the grass is laid down. Flowing here. And there's that low spot that I was telling you about. That's why I always feed hay down in there to help slow the water down. But yeah, I'm sure all that got pushed onto the fence, lifted up and pushed. And there's you can see how high the water is still in the stream from my bridge. Yeah, but that fence still looks like it's intact. That's good. I got some problem over there. I don't know. That looks like a big stump. How did it get? I can't tell if it's on this side or the other side of that fence there. Oh, I know what that is. That came from over here. I had it drug out of the creek. And the water was high enough to wash it down over to there. So it can stay there. Yeah. Wait a minute. Oh, that don't look right. Very closer look. See all the silt that washed up out of the creek. You know, sand, silt washed up, deposited here. Same thing over there. I'm sure there's a lot of silt laying on top of the grass. Yeah, that's a log. I think that's that log that was laying over here. There was a log laying here. I think it got washed down, so I'll have to get that out of the way. Now would be a good time to get that out, but I can't get across the bridge. If I could get over there, I could push them logs into the creek and let them float down. Yeah, at least that fence is still up. That's the main thing, and so is that one down there. Hopefully the fence along the south fence is up too. Yeah, I think it was underwater at the bottom of the fence, but as soon as I get across there, I need to close that gate, turn the fence off, and then start working on this, because I got to keep the cattle on that side. Then I might have to. I think I'll I might have to feed them some hay. Yeah, I don't have to, but I probably will. We'll see. One step at a time. I gotta get across there first. Let me take a look at this side. Yeah, water's still flowing over the bridge. As soon as I can walk across the bridge, I'll stepping on sticker weeds. I'm barefoot. I need to close that gate. That's the first thing I got to do is close that gate. Yeah. I can see the corner. I can see my corner fence. It's still there. The corner's still there. But the post I had there, it's gone. Probably floated away. It's somebody in somebody else's field. I have to replace that. I got a couple extra at the house, so I can do that. But like I said, it's going to be a long job working on this fence. And you can see it over there. Yeah, it's up there until that post, that utility pole. Then it's on the ground. And it's pushed out toward the road, but it's still intact up there. So that's good. And this fence is still up, and that's good. I just have to clean off all of the debris. Yeah, like there. Clean all that debris off. And there's that log. I gotta cut that out. That's the one I had pushed. I had pulled out of the creek and put it over there. Water must have been high enough. It pushed it down here. I thought that was on. I thought I had it on high ground. Oh, I did have it. Yeah, I did have it lower down, closer to that pond there. So anyway, that's what we got, or that's what I got to work on. Another summer of hard work, fence work, just like last year. And this will be even harder because of the cleanup first. Yeah, and there's the logs I got to move. Now would be a good time to move them if I could get in there, but I can't. Oh well, I'll move them later. Well, I'm glad those logs didn't go anywhere. That's good. I don't have to worry about them. There's my bridge. Water flowing over it. There's high in water in the creek. There's my main gate. Fence. And then over there, fence is down all the way through here. I'm going to walk around. I'm going to walk down that way. Look at that, what I got down there, and then I'll walk along the road. See what I got to work with. I got a lot of work ahead of me. Yeah, I'll have to, at least I'll be able to lock them out. Yeah, that fence is up. I just got to clean it up. I might be able to turn it back on after I clean it up because everything else looks like it's okay. South fence looks like it's okay. I got to worry about that corner back there. Okay, let's take a walk down that way. The high ridge through here, left over from when back in the sometime in the 80s, after I bought this. I'm not sure when I bought it. Sometime in the late 80s. Yeah, I already had it in my 1990. I know that, so because I remember baling some clover in here in 1990. It was a flood then too, but not this big. Yeah, that pasture looks better. Just another test. Okay, anyway, what I say, this was left over, this ridge was left over from when I had that creek dug out. Yeah, I never did have it leveled out. Anyway, that's where my fence is supposed to be. That's where the post was. See those two yellow poles? I think that's where the post, wooden post was. If I'm lucky, I'll find it. If not, I'll just get another one. Hard part is going to be dragging all that barbed wire fencing back in. And I may have to buy some more T-posts because I don't know where the T-posts wound up. I know they don't float, but they can get, when they got a bunch of brush like that over there hooked to them, they can they can be pushed along. I'm sure that neighbor's gonna be finding a bunch of them in his field eventually. I can tell the water was flowing over this mound of dirt here, and it's a good 2 foot high, maybe higher, because all the grass is laid down on top. So let me walk down there and see what damage is done down there. I'm just glad to see that the fence is still standing. I gotta turn the fence off. And fence is here, but the first part of this fence, I had it all the way to here. It's got wiped out. It's washed away. It's washed back that way, so it's going to be a job cleaning that out. And there's some, well, that's where that fence is. Oh, I'm glad it did get pushed there. The water went that way, so it pushed. I can see all the white jugs, so I should be able to pick them up and bring them back. So, I guess you can see that's a plus, but I don't have to dig them out of those trees. I can just pull them out of the pasture. Yeah, but there's so many sticker weeds here. Ouch. Yeah. Okay. Let's go back. Let's keep going. Yeah, that's where my fence was. That's where I had sprayed. Yeah. I don't know why, but it sounds like you hear music, but I think the water is doing something in here. Yeah, I think it's the water flowing over that log. Huh, sounds like music. Huh. Yeah. So anyway, enough of that. I gotta get over there. I'll check that corner over there. Oh boy. Looks like it wiped out that fence. I had a little fence going along there too. Keep them from going down the hill. And that's I can see the white jug, so that fence is in the water. Oh no, I see a post there. Maybe not. I'm not sure what I'm seeing. Anyway, I see a post there. So maybe it's not down too far. So anyway, the rest of the cross fence there is good, so I can turn this one off. I can just hook it there. But the main thing is that south fence is good, and this fence here, I can clean that up. So I should be able to fix that up first, because I gotta get that one working to contain them into that side. Make sure cattle don't get out anywhere on that side. Well, I guess one good thing is this fence is still up. Well, that's something. If I can see this fence here, I gotta put it all back where I'm standing. It goes along here. But the fence that really needs a lot of work is right there. Through there. Let me go down there and take a look. Yeah. I'm glad this fence survived. And this fence should be easy to pick up and move. Yeah, I hope so. Let's move on down. Even the wires are still hooked to the insulators. How about that? Well, that doesn't look good down there. I think the reason this fence is still good is because the water was flowing in this direction. It was flowing this way. You can tell by the debris on the fence post. But this fence here received the full force of the water that direction. That's why it's pushed over and pushed out against that post. Where the fence was over there by those yellow poles, and then it went along there where the water's flowing. So it got pushed that way. I should be able to bring the tractor out here and grab onto the fence and just pull it in different places. Just pull it this way, pull it this way, pull it this way. Yeah, once the ground's dry enough to drive on it. Yeah. Look at that bird. Some kind of water bird, I think. I don't think it's a buzzard. It's got long legs. Some kind of heron. Yeah. Anyway, well, if I can get the fence pulled this way, just a matter of putting the post back up. Yeah, if I can find the post. Let me walk along there and see what I got. Well, I'm just glad that this post is still here. I need to pull it back later. Not right now. I got to get the fence back up first before I tighten it up. I'm going to need some slack in the line anyway. Look at that water flowing through there. Still flowing on the road too. Oh, I see some of my fence. Yellow pole. I better go get it off the road. Yeah, I don't think there's any fence hooked up, but there might be. There might be a fence on it. But this here, this jug here, those are on poles or T-posts. Yeah, just like that one. Yeah, so those posts are still there, but I gotta go pick that up. Hopefully there's no fence out there, but I think there might be. I'll take a look. Yeah, got a lot of work to do. But first I gotta lock the kettle out. I just don't know. Oh, there's the, what is it? Southwest corner. Yeah. There's water flowing over the road there. Still pretty strong, so if it's strong here, I'm sure it's strong at my bridge too. Well, this is where my fence used to be. Right in through here somewhere. There's the grass that's growing. I never got a chance to cut it. I was getting ready to. Yeah, the green part is the outside of the fence, so the fence was right about there. Yeah, it made a turn right there where those yellow poles are. Now it's laying here, but like I said, it's still hooked to the T-post, so I might be able to just slowly pull it, grab the T-post and just keep pulling it, and then I'll just stand the T-post up and hopefully drive him back in. Maybe. We'll see. But I still got, I think there's a wire there. Maybe the wire broke. I'll go take a look. Yeah, I can see the T-post. They got laid over, came out of the ground. So I'm going to try to figure out a way to pull them all that way and line them back up. Whether I can lift them back up and drive them back in without taking the wire off is another story. I'll have to find out about that. Yeah, there's that water flowing over that crossing. And I figured out what this one is on the road. After I put that initial fence in, the first part of the barbed wire, put a third strand in on a separate T-post. I had it up high, and that's what that one is. That's this one, because I had yellow poles put on those, so they wouldn't touch the other wires. So I think it might have broke. But I'm just gonna, right now I'm just gonna drag this off the road to get it out of the way. I moved some of the fence off the road. That's good. So I gotta wait till this all dries up before I can pull the fence in to where it's supposed to be with a tractor, or at least ATV. tractor be better. With my brother and my niece, the one that lives where that had that pond that just filled up, and then her kids. Yeah, they're going back. They're just scouting around, checking things out, just like I'm doing. Water's still flowing out of there, and it's coming down, going that way. I hear somebody coming. They're not gonna get. They're not gonna be able to cross that. Not with that thing. That'll float. That'll wash right down into the creek. Anyway, I got majority of the fence. It's too heavy to. I pulled it a little bit, but it's too heavy. I need a tractor to help pull. And my brother, I didn't even see it. One of my feeders that was over here. I think it was the one closest to the fence. Yeah, it got washed down. It was out in that bean field, just past the ditch. Yeah, yeah, but I lost the plastic liner. But it's okay. I had a hole in it anyway, and I'm not going to look for it. That's life. Give me something to do, huh? I'm gonna go back and check my bridge, see if I can cross it yet. I doubt it, because that water's still flowing fast over there. Alright, I'm gonna check out the bridge again. I'm saying, yeah, the water's flowing out there, but it's coming along here, following the fence, and then flowing out. It's flowing pretty swift too. Yeah, flowing down pretty good through there. But main thing is, I got the fence off the road until I can get a chance to. When this dries out, I'm going to take the tractor or ATV or something to pull it. I got to chain it and pull it back to the, at least line it up where it belongs, so I can work on it. Now I got to see if I can cross the bridge to close that gate before the cows come back down here. Water's still standing water here. I don't think it's flowing much, but flowing out of there though, and going down that way. So much to do. So much to do. Now I know why these are called ironweeds, because the flood might have bent them over, but they popped right back up after the flood was down, but the grass is laying flat. The grass is flattened. But the ironweeds, they're popping right back up again. Okay. Let me check the creek bridge. That's where that feeder was. It's gone. I got one. I got another one up at the house that I don't use. Maybe I could always bring it here if I need to. Just notice there's a pallet there, but I don't think that's my pallet. I didn't have no pallet now down here anywhere. It must have came from downstream. How it wound up over here, I don't know. I don't remember having no pallet anywhere. I had some up by the gates over there, from my oiler, but they're still there. I don't think that got flooded. Water's still high. Let me go walk over there and see how high. Well, it's after 4 p.m. now, and it's still too strong. Yeah. Okay, I'll come back later. Yeah. Clogged up there on that fence a little bit. That's been off anyway. I had it disconnected from this fence on this side, so this side, this whole side's off. But as soon as that water goes down, I'm going to cross that bridge and turn the fence off there, and then close that gate before the cattle come down. I don't think they'll come down. They can't cross the creek when it's this high, so I should be safe. I'll come back in an hour or so. There's a smooth wire. 2 smooth wires are going out. You can see them where the wire collected the debris. Yeah, there. And that's the bobbed wire. The bottom one strung out there. Should be easy to bring back. I lost my log there, but I still got on the rock got washed up over here. But I lost the log. Maybe I can find it somewhere, but it's not here. But I can still use the rock If I can find the log, I'll put it back, and I'll try to scrape some of this rock back too after it dries up. Had a log under there too, so this rock wouldn't wash out, but that log is gone too. When I first came out here, I didn't even notice that feeder, this first feeder here, was gone, and it wound up way over there across the road even. But the plastic liner, that's gone. Looks like that liner on this end broke off. Yeah, on that one, but that's okay. I don't hardly feed them corn anyway. At least not down here. Once in a while, but maybe not very often. I'm gonna go back to the house for a little while. Maybe I'll come back around 6. Yeah, give it a couple hours, let the water go down so I can cross the creek and close the gate before the cows go through. If they get through in here, there's nothing stopping them from going out. Yeah, this will be empty. They'll be locked out of here for a while, so I get this all cleaned up and put back together. I turned this fence off here, but I got to turn that other fence off until I get that fence cleaned up on that side. Yeah, low battery again. I gotta go. Catch you later. Yeah, the water from here, from this high water here, it's slowly going across here and flowing out. I can see it flowing. Yeah, you can see it flowing there. Yeah, flowing out that way and going around and finding the lowest level, and some flowing out here too. Yeah, there's some water flowing through here too. From there, going here, and then connects with this one. It's still flowing. It's following the fence line because that's the lowest point. Oh, I'm gonna wait till it dries up. Catch you later. Water it down a little bit more, and I tried to pull some of that fence off the road, but it's too heavy. I can't budge it. But I did a little bit. I'll come back. I need to be able to let that dry out enough to drive a tractor in there and hook onto the fence with a chain and then pull it across back to where line it back up where it belongs before I can take it apart and put it back together. All right, heading back to the house now for a couple hours, let the water go down so I can cross the bridge. It's 4:30. Water's still over the road, but it's gone down. You can see my fence still pushed out to the edge of the road and then goes back in. Yeah. Well, at least I still have my post, my wood post is just laying down there next to the road. I couldn't budge it. I'll need a tractor to pull it out, pull it back in. Okay, I'm headed back to the house. The water's receded, more or less. So I'm gonna go down and close the gate down and get the cattle goes pasture there. Okay, I gotta do something else first. Just in time. Looks like the cattle are ready to go through the gate, so I gotta go down there and get over there and close it. I can't drive, so I gotta walk. Hopefully I get there in time. If the bridge is clear, I can get across. And the cows are ready through. I gotta get over there real quick. Well, I think the creek is too high for them to cross, so that's good. I should be able to get them back across pretty easy. Get them back through the gate. Let me get down there. I got a mess down on this side too. I got the cattle back. Now I gotta close this gate. Water's still pretty high. Should have came down a little sooner, but I didn't. Oh boy. I gotta move them logs first before I can close the gate. Well, I was pulling that log off. It was stuck in there. Pulled it off and it broke in half. And when it broke, the other half's up there. When it broke, I wound up falling in and it's on my side. Luckily it was a side that didn't have my phone. had my phone in my other pocket, so at least I didn't get the phone wet. Got me wet, but not the phone. Okay, now I gotta get the other log off. I got the other big one off. Now I gotta get that little one off. Tired already. Okay, I should be able to bring that across and close this gate here. I got that problem there, but I think I can lift it up over the log, unless I can break that off. Out of breath. But I got the gate to move. I just got to close it now before they go through. Okay, gate's closed. Now they can't get out, or can't get in there. There's no fence on the other side. And the cattle are here. I'm pretty sure they're all here, because I don't think nobody went across. Look at that fence down there. I got to turn this off because it's all grounded, but I don't think they'll go through it because it's pretty secure even without the electric. Besides, I got to come here tomorrow or the next day or whenever it's dry enough with the ATV and start pulling all this stuff off. Also checking the fence down there to make sure everything's okay, but I can't have it on right now. I got to turn it off. And the Highland cattle came down also. But I need to go to town one of these days and get some salt because they're out of salt. So I need to do that one of these days. Maybe tomorrow. Yeah, that was my plan anyway, to do it on Wednesday. That was my plan, to go on Wednesday to get salt. Anyway, the cattle are here, and I'm going to turn the fence off now before I go back to the house. Yeah, this fence needs a little. Looks like the water was this high. You can tell how high it was right through here. I think the land slopes uphill that way, so yeah, it reached the bottom wire and reached the top wire on this end. And flies aren't too bad. Who's it on this one? Yeah, haven't tried what to do with her yet. Keep her as a cow, or butcher her, or sell her for, butcher her for meat. I still got some in the freezer. I like her. She's nice. I might keep her. I don't like her pink nose, but in other words, that means she's got more Highland in her than the ones with the black noses. He's got a pink nose too, but don't do that to me. Anyway, there's the rest of the cattle, and I closed the gate now, so they're locked in, or should I say they're locked out. They're locked out of that area, which I got a lot of work to do on that again, just like I did last year. And look at that fence there. I'm running low on batteries, so I gotta hurry up. Look at that fence down there. Look at all the debris that pushed up against this gate here. A lot of stuff. And that big log there, that big tree, I pulled that out of the creek. Yeah, you can see the bridge now. It's down about a foot from the top of the bridge. And but that big log I had pulled out way over there. Yeah, way on the other, to the right, way back there. But the floodwaters caught it and pushed it down here. Okay, what am I doing? I gotta turn the fence off. Let's do that. I'm thinking they got enough grass there. See, they're not even playing with the fence. Not even on. But it looks like they got grass to eat, so I ain't too worried about it. I might walk down there and see what that looks like since I'm here. But I gotta turn the fence off because I need time to clean all this off before I can turn it back on and check the rest of the fence. But from what I can see here, that's all good down there. It's just this corner that got flooded, and all along in here. You can see where the water came out and flooded this way. It flooded this way. Okay, let me turn the fence off. When the ground gets dry enough to drive tractor on, I'm gonna start feeding them some hay, even if they got grass. Yeah, sorry girls and boys. Yeah, you can't go through there. Hopefully you'll still respect the fence, even if it's off. Okay, let's go back to the house. I'm done here. It's all I needed to do is close that gate. Cleaning up can begin when the ground dries out a little bit, because I can't get nothing out here. I could probably bring the four-wheeler out, ATV out here, but I might do that in a day or two. But right now I just want to let everything dry up, let the water soak in. I think the cattle will be okay. They got grass to eat out here, so I ain't too worried about the grass. But a little hay wouldn't hurt. Well, that calf is from... Where's your mama? Oh, she's on the other side. She's on the other side over there, I think. Let me go take a look. I'm looking all over for her. She's right there. That calf belongs to that one, and this brown one belongs to her. She was born June 2nd, and she's already bigger than this one. And that one was born middle April 16. So that one's growing pretty good. I like that one. I wonder if he's still going to turn white. Her other two calves, that heifer there, a 2-year-old heifer, and this 1-year-old bull, they both turn white. So I think in about 3-4 months, it might start turning white. I'll just have to keep an eye on it. Okay. Well, I'm done here. I'll start to clean up some other time. We gotta let everything dry a little bit. Ground's too soft. Look at all the footprints they're making here. Go back up on top. Yeah, they could use some salt. I think that's what they're wanting, some salt. I'll get salt tomorrow. I can do that much. I need groceries anyway, and TSC's on the way to the store. Okay, I'm gonna head to the house. That's a nice view there. I like that. Hello, Bully. How you doing? You taking a leak? Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I got to lock you out of the pasture by the road. The fence fell down, or should I say, fence got knocked down by the floodwaters. So you'll have to stay in here for a while. Well, after I get this fence fixed. Huh. There's a big log laid up against there. I had to move that before I could open the gate. And look at that, there's a plastic tub there. It's not mine, it must floated down from somebody else. Yeah, I don't need to move that. I just need to close the gate when I go through. I'll clean it up some other time. There's a deer back there. I missed it. He must have crossed the bridge. Yeah. When I drove up today, just now, it was over there, and it was crossed that way. So it must have got its baby and came back across the bridge. Oh yeah, it's still there. She's still there. And that little, right there, somewhere there, underneath the tree limb. She's got a baby. Well, anyway, I don't know where baby went. But anyway, I gotta clean that up. I'll use the tractor for that. Yeah, that's the worst part of this fence. Everything else was pretty good, except for the brush, debris on it. But that damaged the fence a little bit. I think I can move it with the tractor. But for now, oh, I stepped on the sticker weed. Just by looking at this, that fence ain't on anymore. So that fence ain't on. So I'm going to close this gate. In case they do go through that fence, at least they got a fence here a gate here to stop them from coming in here. I'm going to close the gate on the bridge, but just to be sure. So it's 7:30 p.m. now. Ready to go back to the house. Sorry, cattles. I can't let you in there. Just don't push on this fence that I got here. It's turned off, so respect it anyway. till I can get it cleaned up and turned back on. It's going to take a while. Okay. Okay. All right. All right, let's go. What a mess. I don't know who that is. Could be my niece, who knows. No, I think they got a black one. Anyway, that's the only one that really did some damage there, that log. I had it way over there, and it wound up over here. Yeah. Yeah. So I'll clean it up with it. I need the tractor. I could use a chainsaw to cut it up, but I think I'll just drag it back over where I had it. We'll see. I'll probably have to use a chainsaw anyway. Yeah. All right, make it easier to pull. At least I'll just pull the stump by itself. Okay, let's go back to the house. This fence is turned off. I call it the south fence. Charger's over that way, on the other side of the cattle. It's turned off, and I got the gates closed here, just in case they go across that way. They can't go through the gate. I'm going to close the gate to the bridge anyway, but just to be sure, I want to keep them out of here until I get the fence cleaned up. I got a lot of work to do to clean that log up, clean all this debris off the fence before I can turn it back on. All the way down there too, and around the corner. And through here. Doesn't look like it's too hard. Luckily the water didn't go too high here. And that tree back behind me, it was over there somewhere. Had a mess on this side too. This is turned off anyway, and the cattle can't come in here. And these hog panels that were here and there. Oi! I had a fence post there. I lost my fence post. Had to land on top of those. Oh, great. Yeah, it's gone. Somebody inherited a good fence post. That's like what, $16, $20, something like that. I forget how much they cost. Oh, more than 10, I know. Anyway, I'll clean this up some other time. No hurry on that one. And then I'll drag them back over there too. Out of the way. Shouldn't have left that post out here. I shouldn't have. Oh, look, I did get one thing done. Yeah, all the water came through here. Most of it swept up right through here. This is high ground. And it's still, yeah, this is high ground here, and it's still washed up here. Went all the way over that way. Washed that out. Yeah, that's where I had that. That's where I had that log right there. That log, or that tree, with the big root. I had it laying right there. Yeah, but that's, I had a log there too, but it got washed away, so that's good. I was trying to get that cleaned up anyway. Anyway, that's okay. I'm running low on battery, so I better get going. I can close the gate. But look at that. The fence I had there, that's another, that was a cow panel there standing up. The water pushed that over. That's the first time that ever happened. Never happened before. For all the floods I had before, never happened. Well, at least that concrete held together. Look at that, clean that up real good. Yeah. Okay, I gotta get going. I'm just glad the water didn't erode that bank there. It'd be hard to drive down here if that was washed away. A lot more work was, so that saved me a little trouble. Yeah, but it did knock over the panel. Didn't wash it away. All I gotta do is straighten it back up. I got both T-posts are still there. 3 T-posts are still there. I can still get them back in somehow. Yeah. And that fence is pushed out, but I can just put the post back in and clean all that stuff off of it. It should be okay. And the water's flowing good here. It's under the bridge. Yeah, it's going under the bridge now. So that's good. It'll be down by tomorrow. It'll be down by tomorrow. And luckily there were no big limbs in front of the bridge here blocking the water. There's a big one over there, but that can stay. It's not hurting nothing. Yeah, I just had I got a lot of cleanup to do. But the main thing I gotta do first is this fence and the one out there, but one fence, I'll decide what to do first later. I gotta do something at the road before I forget. And now I'm gonna do that tonight or today. Well, I noticed there's a big rut going through here. And I remember this. And not too long ago I was walking through here and it was a mole hill. A mole run. So the water followed that mole run and washed that little groove out there. And here too, a lot of moles were in here too. Yeah. Anyway, it's more or less intact, so I'm happy. I'm glad the cattle are going back out to graze. Good. I don't want to put any pressure on that thing. And like I say, when it's dry enough, I'll drive the tractor up and give them some hay, just to keep their mind off of the fence. I wanted to go up and check the north fence, but it's too wet to drive anything up there. Maybe I can take the ATV up tomorrow if it dries up enough. ATV don't do much damage when the ground's wet. Yeah, because these two fences are off, but I need to see if that north one's on. And if it's on, I'll make sure it's working. I didn't check that fence yet. Hopefully there's no problem down there. And hopefully there's nothing wrong with that fence down that way. I was going to walk down there and I forgot. Hopefully then there's nothing down. I'll take a chance, I guess. Go back to the top. Okay. I hope they don't go through that fence. The last thing I want to do is chase cattle back in. That'd be a bigger pain than fixing the fence. All right, let me go do my other job. I just noticed that the one looking around, one on the right there, that red one, she's the one that was always getting out here last year before I put the barbed wire up. So she's looking. She's looking for something. Hope she ain't looking for a way out. I don't want to think about it. I'm just going to hope for the best. Well, I drove in. Hope I can back out because I got a rock base here, but up there I don't know. I'm putting four-wheel drive to get out. Here comes some. Oh, that's a backhoe. Backhoe just pulled into that neighbor over there. Okay, let me get out of here. There's my wooden post. It's too heavy to move. I tried. I'm gonna have to use a tractor to pull it back where it belongs. But temporarily I'm gonna put some yellow markers here, there and down there, because that's where the fence comes out to the closer to the road. So I got the T-post down there. I want to keep people away from the edge of the road if I can, at least till I get their fence fixed or pulled away from the road anyway. I was able to pull the fence back a little bit, even this post, a foot or so, maybe 2 foot, because it was all the way out to here. I got it back a little bit, and I put these yellow poles there just to let people know that there's something there between here and there to stay away from the edge. There's T-post and barbed wire. And I noticed something else when I was backing up. You see all these, it's hard to tell unless you're walking there, but all these grooves are where the water was flowing in this, on this angle. And all that rock from the road washed into the ditch. Saw that on the way out, on the way back to the house. Shadows are up on top. Again, that's it. I wish they stayed up there. Nobody came across, as far as I can see. Well, hopefully they're used to being locked out. They were locked out of here in May, the whole month of May. So as long as they got enough grass to eat, they should be happy. Now, as soon as the ground's dry enough, I'll give them a couple hay bales to keep them occupied. Because I'm going to be working on this fence for quite a while. But I'm not going to be in any hurry as long as they have something to eat and they get water to drink. Yeah. That's why I built that pond up on top in 2015. Because they didn't have no water across the road, across the fence there, across the creek, except that little water hole there on the bottom of that hill. So now they got plenty of water. Okay, we gotta go. I'm tired. Sun's getting low anyway. So low I missed it. I missed the sunset. Must have set right down behind that tree. Oh, it's there. I might catch it when I get home. My bridge is higher than the because water's going through my bridge, not over it no more. But here, still flowing across. But I saw a little machine drive through there, so I guess it's not too strong. And look what else I found. Oh, let me get a better look. The moon. I don't know which quarter that is. First quarter maybe? I don't know. Okay. Well, it's past half, so it must be second quarter. Must be second quarter. Okay, let me head home. There's the fence. You can tell by the white jugs. There's the rock that got pushed off the road by the water. Here's a good example right here. Pushed right off the road. There's some more over here. Plenty here. There's a big one. You can see where the water was flowing. That pushed the water up, pushed the rock off. Here's about the end. Oh no, there's some more farther up here. There's another pile. There and over here. Strong current. And here's some more over here. And wherever it left a pile here on the side of the road, it dug out a hole in the road, a low spot. All right, that's it. I'm going home. p.m. Tuesday, July 16, 2024, and it's after the flood.